So we're gonna do a couple story quests. And we're just gonna go in order. Oh, I have to do these two. We're just gonna go in order. You're locked. Ah, I see. Um... Oh no, wait, I have these I can do. Yeah, so I will do these. Because we're still doing Natland Story.
Natland Story.
Once the download on my PS5 happens, though, I will try to seamlessly switch over. So just bear with me and the stuttering a bit.
Oh, Tulani and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
Didn't you invite us over here?
Oh, hey, Coach
Oh, also I lost a 50-50 on the weapon!
Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train.
Okay,
Paimon's
yeah.
not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class right now.
Okay, so pausing for a split second.
Alright, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do. That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count.
Okay, so I definitely hear the difference between Paimon's old and new voice actress. And I gotta say, I do like the newer one a little bit better, because the older one was iconic, but it hurt my ears a lot. This one feels a lot more subdued.
Yeah, all jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help.
Oh, also, you guys might hear fireworks in the background.
The Collective of Plenty is holding
4th of July, happy that, yay.
So many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrols.
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too?
I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you. But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes, and there's no real competition in my own weight class.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no, don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you.
I don't know. I don't know what I prefer.
Patrol, all right? Otherwise, the Ironman's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition.
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look. Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done.
Sure thing. Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrolling, don't you worry.
Yeah, like, I remember Paimon's original voice, and it kind of sucks that it's gone. Although I've heard that there was some bad things that happened with the voice actress, so I kind of understand why they would change it. But, like, it's hard to adapt to what is new and versus what is old. No, Yams, you may not join my thing. I am busy. I also actually did a lot of Natlan's world quests and stuff like that. Natlan has no right to look as beautiful as it does. In any way, shape, or form. It has no right. It is too awesome.
What's this? Was there always a cave here?
I'm asking
We should go take a look, right?
a friend of mine a couple questions, if I can.
Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile. Why is it hiding away here? Ah! You woke it up! Huh? It ran away! Oh, guess our reputation in Natlan is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now.
Aren't they technically mindless?
That shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off. Huh. Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we showed up. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still. What is it? You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese.
Kind of looks like
Where do you
me in
think it's
ease.
from? What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Oh, wait. You mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat? So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it? Whoa! Yeah, these look identical. So if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is... Knew it! Huh, the keys to a spaceship! Huh, somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien. Oh, wait, no, descender. But anyway, now we know where it
I'm
came
an extra
from. The
dimensional
question
being.
is, how did it get here? The simplest explanation is that your sister lost her key somewhere not far from here. Then that hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it. If that's true, it means your sister was here recently. Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Ansan's patrol on a whim. And now we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your sister. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with the Ansan?
Ah, there you are. Looks like
Well,
you
that
really
was easy
did
for us.
smile today. Thanks for being so diligent.
Oh, hey, Ian-san, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made a huge discovery today.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been cancelled, so the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties. They'll be here to take over shortly.
Wait, canceled? Why? What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Huh?
Why does the pacing feel off?
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale.
The pacing feels off for some reason. I don't quite understand why.
Preparing to go to war against our entire nation.
One little sect versus the entire nation of war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So, what's different about it this time? What could they be after?
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe. But that doesn't tell us much. Our defenses are holding strong so far. So I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. If there's any information out there, she's the one people report to. Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case. Great, then let's head over together.
A space and time for you. One moment. trying to get information. I have a plan, sort of, if things work. One moment.
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2... Not so...
Malika!
Nah. Well, I had a plan. I was going to try and game the system a little bit to try and get Saritsa's weapon, but...
For you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
Could it be... revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for a recent victory over the Abyss?
Seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting.
Yeah, because the Abyss Order only, like, uses the power of the Abyss. They don't actually have a control over it, right?
They cannot endlessly replenish
If I remember
their
correctly.
forces for starters. However, this is still a war, so we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me. Oh? In what way?
Yep, that's how it is.
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed.
Still don't fully understand why.
Asking, do you have any idea what her goal could be?
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, he's been trying to track his sister down and get some answers. But she's been avoiding him.
I never understood that logic.
So you two have fallen out. Huh. A pretty common occurrence between siblings.
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right? Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend
I'm
going
upset
there to
because
lend
the
them a hand.
weapons, the weapon banners reset every banner, so I don't get to keep the 50-50 loss going into the next banner for
I'll
Saritsa.
join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty.
Oh, which means I've been wasting.
So we should support the other tribes.
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right
Worst case
away.
scenario, I just keep using the wishes I get for this, but I only have 3 days, and I'm not going to be able to win. Because this one was 60-ish. I think 68 pity. And I only have 2 pity built up. Anger. Angar. I did get a cool spear out of it, though. That was actually kind of cool. I got this. I've got almost all the Skywards, too, which is great. I'm just missing... I'm missing the sword. All I need is the sword. I don't have all the legendary weapons. Ugh. I was really hoping that they would be generous and keep the 50-50s the same throughout, but I mean, it's a whale trap, so it makes sense. As Jade put it, I've learned a new term. It's a whale trap. I don't know what happened there.
Look, it's Eulalie.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us? How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Eulalie out of the house.
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just irritating. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. Couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so... well, here I am.
I see the little cheek puff.
That's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
Hey, she's saying your sister has poor taste.
Wait, what? Are you saying his sister is a member of the Abyss Order? I only said that because I was mad, but maybe I went too far.
I'm trapped in Mars.
Let's save the chat for later. We've got some.
Oh, this is bad. I'm trapped in Mars, and this is bad.
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. And not a moment too soon. Things were awkward
The
there.
download's almost done, so
Luckily,
next break I
I'll
get,
never
I'll
have
switch
to
over to the
find out just how
PS5.
badly the rest of that conversation was gonna go.
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Eulalie. Anyway, let's get him!
That's a pretty cool thumbnail. Nope, you're dead. Okay, now this is what I don't understand. Why do they have the Abyss Order and then the freaking wolves?
This is where overruled. Phew, much better. That's more like it.
Oh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements.
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order. They picked the wrong target this time.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their stronghold.
Yeah, but don't they just warp
Why don't we
in?
press our advantage and destroy their base? They won't know what hit them.
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
The warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind are here!
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to working together. Well, morale's high and everyone's here. Let's go take down that stronghold.
Do I get a break yet? Yeah, the thing's not downloaded yet fully. So, oh, hi! Okay, there we go. I'm going to have to wait till the next break to do Dark Candlesticks. Rocco! Rocco! Hello, Rocco. How are you doing? Oh, this is the first time you've actually chatted in one of my chats. It's good to see you, buddy. I'm doing fine. I'm doing a little bit of Genshin.
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body. Find a way to destroy it.
You caught me at a bad time, though, so give me a minute. I can't think and play at the same time, apparently. Alright, please, just do your thing. Okay, it's gonna break. Oh, that's a giant wolf. That's a giant wolf. Super stress, what's going on? And I hope things get easier for you. There we go, that's what I wanted. You did mean to be here a lot sooner, life in general. Yeah, part of it is also my fault because last stream Genshin was kind of stuttering a lot on my laptop, so I was trying to get it set up for... Was that a how? So I was trying to get it to download onto my PS5. But the download was taking longer than I wanted it to. Oh, I have now realized the issue with that thing.
Bring it. Letting brave names echo. Rain outlines your fate.
Look at you, food down.
Get to work. You must be the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the masters of the Night Wind.
Resist the abyss, but pay the price.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to not let Arle die because I kind of need to get her healing up. This is why I was trying to switch to freaking Skirk!
Overruled. Witness mine.
Okay, there we go, we got some healing in. But, I hope life gets easier for you. But yeah, like I said, I was trying to download it onto my PS5, but it was taking longer than it really should have. So it just now got downloaded, so once I get a break, I'm going to switch over to the PS5 so it doesn't stutter as much. Although it's not stuttering too bad today.
This stronghold is neutralized. Good work.
This is a stronghold? It's more like a freaking camp.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology.
Yeah,
at the
stutters are
very least.
bad.
And ideally, a whole
Especially for somebody like me
acknowledgement
who will
of
notice the
serious
slightest of
faults
stutters and be like, it's doing it again!
Well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast.
Why do I get the feeling that this is freaking a distraction?
The stronghold cleared. This area should be safe for the time being. But still, something tells me we can't afford to let our guard down yet.
I feel like this is a distraction for something bigger.
But an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more and more intense right till the bitter end. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that... Well, I don't know, but it seemed like they sensed something.
They sensed me.
Not sure I follow. They did a tactical retreat, that's all. It's just a different strategy.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that.
So you're saying there's more to this than meets the eye?
It feels like they're trying to
I'm saying
distract
I
us
don't
from
know
what we're
enough
supposed to
be sure
do.
of anything at this stage.
Are they after the
So
Gnosis?
let's stay alert
Would they be
and
after the
keep
Gnosis?
defenses
Why would
at
they
the
be after the
ready.
Gnosis?
Paimon had a hunch you might say that. But you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things get serious. And Maybe you can finally get some answers.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of things here.
Okay, is this a break I'm looking for? Or am I getting yoinked into something else? Okay, good. Break. Alright, give me a minute. Un momento, por favor. Be right back. Downgrade. Downgrade. Unplug this. Go here. Close out of this. Okay. What is this drawing from? Window capture, 4K utility. Okay. Downloading resources. It's going by a lot quicker than it did earlier today. Verifying file integrity. Preparing to load data. Almost there. Alrighty. Let's see how this looks. Very small. That's how it looks. Oh, look at how smooth it is. And not only that, but I can now see my chat. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Give me a moment. Where would that be? I guess I'm going to have to deal with it. So when I open this, I hear it in my controller, and I don't like it. Okay, so what's new with the shop? Oh, it's telling me that I can use the PlayStation Store. Got it. I got something in the mail. PlayStation exclusive stuff. A Sword of Dissension. Effective only while playing on the platform PlayStation Network. Hitting opponents with a normal or charge attack grants a 50% chance to deal 200% attack AoE damage as a small AoE. Additionally, if the Traveler equips this Sword of Dissension, their attack is increased by 66. I mean, Traveler does need a weapon. I have been severely lacking in the... Nope, wait, I know what that is. I genuinely need to figure out... Okay, next cutscene, I'm going to look up how to shut the... That immediately gave me a full bar. I'll figure out how to shut up the controller during the next cutscene.
Ad Astra Abbott.
Wow, it actually feels a lot smoother than normal. I don't know how I feel about that. 3 off. Why are you like this? Oh, okay. So I need to claim the. Well, it's a good thing I'll be playing on both systems. I cannot claim the BP during
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my
streams then, so that's fair. Might end up having to claim that on the PlayStation the next time I do this. We're going collective of plenty, right? Yeah. Only gripe is that it's kind of small, but I can fix that by going to a different screen! Haha!
All right.
Am I going? I thought I was going to the collective of plenty. Am I going up? Oh, I see. I need to get a second monitor.
And we're back where we started. That Hilichurl probably found the key nearby, right? Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. Yansan and Lali are waiting for us. Ugh. We've scoured the entire area.
Oh.
But still nothing.
I'm intelligent.
How the heck did the key end up in that Hilichurl's hands? Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out of your sister's pocket as she passed by? Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way. But then again, who knows? Sometimes in life, things just go missing.
It was a trap! It's a setup! Admiral Akbar!
Oh, thank goodness. Someone's here. Please help me.
You're Conrian.
Huh? Who are you? What happened?
No, now isn't the time. Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
Yeah, where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
This is a trick.
Huh?
This reeks of a
Sorry,
trick.
I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
We're not. We're completely serious. We don't see any monsters.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things.
This is a trap. This reeks of trap.
Oh no! It looks like something really hit her. Maybe she was right. Quick, let's see if she's okay.
Oh, wait. Are we in a wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey situation?
What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous. Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now. Great! Thank you, Savior.
Savior?
Hello, boys. Ouch. Burn, 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 burn.
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell. It just looks
That is a
like we're
mood.
slicing at thin air. Kind of funny, actually.
I still don't know how I feel about the voice acting change.
Really?
Sure. It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all.
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before? You sure get flustered easily.
Also mood.
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith. Thanks for, saving me just now.
These names
I'm
are
really
so weird.
grateful for your help.
I'm impressed
No worries.
that they're able to
Paimon's
make like
Paimon,
unique
and
names.
this is the Traveler. With him around, you'll be safe from any monsters.
Not the
As long
monsters.
as they're visible. So, what was the deal with those monsters just now anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Whoa! That must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters? Uh-huh. Don't worry, we aren't
I love
like
the
that.
imagery they can make
When
of our
we say
characters.
we can't see something, it's because we really can't see it. But more importantly, did the monsters hurt you? How bad is it?
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while.
Good idea. We'll take you.
Did we get warped again in time? I'm 100% certain I need to kill you.
Thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I still feel much safer with you around. I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
Yeah, you already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own. So, where are you from, Deirdith?
Can you not figure it
Small
out?
Village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so
You can see it in the eyes. She's Conrian.
I have no idea where I am anymore. Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding the savior is gonna be easy.
Huh. That's the second time you called the Traveler a savior.
I'm a savior of everybody. I save all
Sorry, It
peoples.
just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so
Oh,
uncanny.
because you've been saved by my
anyway.
sibling. Got it.
Let me start from the beginning. There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient.
Don't you start, dogs.
The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The
Oh,
day
my
of
word.
disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Doomsday?
I've heard
Bear with
people
me. I'm
talk
gonna go
about the
mute for a
savior
bit.
Since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life. Everything matched.
Okay. We're good.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw him. Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior. And he's already got a ton of titles, so he won't mind one extra.
I'm Scottish. Sorry, Jade sent me
Actually,
something
I
funny.
Don't think it's him.
I've actually seen that.
But didn't you say that
Wait.
everything matched?
Everything except the gender. The savior was described as a young woman.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really? Oh, of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be her.
Who? Who is it? You have a sister? Well, then that's it. Oh, it's her. It has to be. Oh, thank goodness. Please, can you take me to see her?
That's an impossibility.
Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find her.
But isn't she your sister?
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for her anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together. Yes, everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. But the Savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the Savior.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched.
My theory is that she came from the past into the future.
See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. Time to press her for answers. What's wrong, Deirdis? Something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going through your mind?
Oh,
Paimon.
I just... how should I put it? The Traveler looks just like the Savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the Savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
Oh, please.
Limit.
Is she crushing or is she just a really good actress?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said
I can't
anything.
tell.
Let's just leave it there for now. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the Savior in the meantime, please come and let me know.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry, I'm sure I'll find something around here. Don't worry about that.
All right then. Well, take care. Being on your own isn't easy. What a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her. But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your sister when she's healed. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind and see if they need our help.
Okay, hang on. I think I saw... No, that was... Ah, yes. I need to kill you. I kind of need the extra... Can I get you? Thank you. Get over here! I'm out of phlogiston. I'm out of phlogiston. Hang on, let me get phlogiston. I love the music in this game. I have been listening to the final boss of Natlan's music, Phase 2, for literal weeks. Come here. Get over here. Where'd you go? Okay, I gotta jump off that now. Give me some more. Yeah, bam! Oh, that's 2. I need 3. Oh, right. So, the way to turn off the sound is quite actually impressive. Was it in my... No, I have to hold it. Ooh, I like that. Sound... Microphone... No. Whoops. Hang on. As soon as I figure out... Nope, that didn't work. Okay, so it's... Sound... Okay, well that muted it, but that didn't really do what I wanted it to. Back to Genshin. Yeah, I'm gonna have to worry about that at another time. What was I doing? I think I was helping people, but I can't remember. Masters of the Night Wind. Right? Wait a minute. Ah, that's where I go. I just need one more freaking... Sorry, Michi. One more freaking, I'm gonna be a bat. A Primagem.
Oh, you're back. How did it go? Find anything?
Okay.
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on?
Oh, I went to the wrong thing. I'm intelligent. This is what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. Yeah, only the volume can be adjusted. It doesn't look like I can turn it off entirely. Controllers. Yeah, I don't want to turn off the speaker. I just want to make it stop using the sound. Yeah, screw it. I like hearing the thing, so I'll just readjust it. Back to Genshin.
That's okay. I just wasn't sure.
Sorry about that.
Because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us. And since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either. In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock. But for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
I mean, aren't you guys used to it by now?
Really makes you wonder what the Abyss Order's thinking.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could
This
you
is a
go and pay
massive
visit to
thing
the
of
guards?
phlogiston in between us.
They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time.
Oh, it's behind her. Never mind.
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Yan-san.
Great. Thanks, you two.
Oh, check it out! The graffiti on the wall is glowing!
What?
Masters of the Night Wind. And by the looks of it, Masters of Nightlife too.
It always, like, I love Natlan in its entirety because of how
Wow,
everything looks.
Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it, though. You do? Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside you once more.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy. Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile, just hanging around. There were even moments
Hanging
when they
around
seemed to
having
be
a picnic.
meditating. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or something. Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look and see if there was anything nefarious at work. But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well. The more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, traveler.
Finally got here, and now I can even find the recipient. Where are... Huh? Is that Tumaini? What brings you here? Is this, like, a meet and greet? I wasn't... I'm so nervous.
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about a chat with a traveler, huh?
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war. But a one-on-one chat with our great hero? That could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. How can I not be nervous?
This man
What
over
if I
here
say something
fanboying.
wrong? Or if my posture's bad, or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face. One bad impression can stick for life.
I feel like this was supposed to be your inner monologue.
No one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial expressions. Relax.
All right then. I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a small favor to ask.
What Paimon guess? An autograph, right? That's easy.
May I challenge you to a fight?
What?
What? How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time? Huh. Paimon's starting to think your nervousness is all just an act.
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life.
Are you gonna become a Kenpachi?
But I am still on patrol. So please, great Paimon, if you wouldn't mind taking over for me for just a few minutes?
Ugh. Again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
I hope I don't break his legs.
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us. I'll be bragging about the day I got to spar with Tumaini for the rest of my life. Today's really my lucky day.
Ugh. Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the traveler. What gives?
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring. And now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers. Nothing to be nervous about anymore.
Okay.
I think I like this guy.
Well, to each their own. But Paimon's still gonna stick to conversation.
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy movements.
This guy's just a big doofus.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either. Let's do another lap and get back to Yan-san.
Okay, but have you considered?
You're
Oh.
back. So, did the guards find anything?
I can't be a bat. I see a bat in the background. I see a bat in the background.
Nothing much, no. Someone
Bat.
mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but apparently it seemed harmless.
Bat, bat, bat.
Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kentalo.
Traveler? You're back already? And no one thought to wake me up, huh?
Poor Lolly.
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value, but regardless.
Oh, so Lolly's one of my
what
favorite
I meant to say
Natlanese.
is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Yeah, that's right. Does it mean anything to you, St. Lolly?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still, it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Are they trying to bring the spaceship into that?
Even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on. No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of Natlan for good.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather the required force. In war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs. Oh? Sure, what is it? Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche? Or extreme negativity embodied in physical form? It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real pain in the...
Alright, we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short answer?
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge? Anyway, the short answer is... there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
Hey, I'm not that old!
Care to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather mysterious.
Yeah, we really do need to start, like, not burying the lead.
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? That sounds a little contrived.
You're just jealous you didn't get to hold my hand.
That's the part that bothers you?
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that
I've
comes
seen
across
how
as
many
paranoid.
Conrians.
It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
Actually, Paimon feels like...
Wait, isn't Kaya Conrian too? By descent?
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior. At the very least, we should remain vigilant. Keep a close watch on her.
Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
What are you talking about? That was a great idea.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
This is so intriguing, to be honest.
Don't worry, I'm sure.
I am a bat. Oh, wow, that's actually a little bit too loud. I will deal with it. It's fine, I'll deal with it. Yeah, you guys can technically hear that too. Oh my goodness, it's so bad. I'll just deal with it though. It's not game breaking. It's not mind breaking. It's just going to be a little bit of a distraction for me. And I will get used to it and not be as distracted. Unless somebody else finds it irritating, in which case I will try and fix it again. Okay. Interesting way to climb. I love the music of this realm. She's not going to be in here, is she?
Here we are. Dear will still be here, right? Oh, it's so quiet though. Uh-oh. What if Yansa was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all.
She's about to hit us.
Traveler, watch out!
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get me. Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me. And it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Oh, that's weirdly precise. Though, it does explain why your attack on the Traveler was so weak. Wait, if you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
That's a good question.
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero.
Bad.
He already saved my life once. That's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden.
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason?
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know? Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now too. Go on then. You can join us for dinner.
My theory is that she came from Conria from the past. Well, that's a beautiful shot.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again. Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
You can really pack it away,
Holy.
Judith. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
There is nothing wrong with having an appetite.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really pretty.
I agree with Paimon 100%.
And it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out. The air seems fresher, and the stars more beautiful than ever before.
You weren't in there that that long.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real?
Oh, let's not get existential with that.
But my grandma would tell me the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live
Existentialism!
beneath the sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world. And that sky is real to us.
Paimon kinda gets you, but also not really. Is it kind of like how journeying with the traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
I really treasured my world for a really long time. The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, stories I always loved to hear about the Savior. But I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah! Go you!
So, I finally ventured out and set off on my journey to find the Savior. I'm going to make my world bigger, one step at a time. And I'm not going to stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child. Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
You have no idea how much that's already happening.
Yeah, one day. Oh, if only we could tell her. But it's probably best not to open that can of worms right now.
I need to find the Savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing, so I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what? It's pretty cool. Paimon kinda wants to root for you now.
Sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal. Just like my grandma. Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
Can you see them now?
Paimon still can't see anything. But please, be careful.
That was impressive.
Think you can bully me?
No, my sword. Witness the
Look at that. Okay, you're gonna enjoy this. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, it's a big one. Hello, have this.
Bring it. Laid bare.
Enjoy this.
The moon.
I missed! How could I miss? He was 5 feet in front of me!
Overruled.
I really wish the bar wasn't red and yellow. It's very hard to tell how much of the depleted health I've done. Oh my goodness, die. Oh my goodness, why are the... Yeah, I don't like the...
No, my sword.
Can I have that, please? Thank you.
Let engraved names echo. Bring it.
Okay, I can't do this yet. I can do that.
Think you can bully me?
There we go.
Laid bare.
Okay, there we go. We killed it.
Huh? What? all of them? Oh, Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air. You doing all right, Deirdith? Deirdith? Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
What are the chances she's actually a part of our sibling?
Spaced out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
I was just... the image of the traveler fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to memory. Seems like the least I can do.
All right. Whatever floats your boat.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late. Why don't you stay here tonight?
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, traveler? All right. Deirdith will be... Huh? Deirdith? Why are you going in alone?
I'm trying to figure out what the twist is going to be. I'm in the Night Kingdom again, aren't I? And there's Lumine. Lumine, sorry. Isn't that one of the flowers on Deirdith?
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed.
Is that Lumine's voice?
A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain. A terrible curse that cannot be reversed. And the birth of a savior.
Did something happen to the village that Deirdith is from?
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares.
So did something happen to Lumine's village back in the past? Like, well, before Deirdith was even born. And Lumine saved them, and that's why the story of the Savior came to be.
But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse. I'm so sorry.
Stop yelling at me. Yes, I know I did that. Leave me alone.
Oh, is that right? You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the traveler.
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it? No way is Paimon getting back to sleep after this. You go ahead. But for the rest of the night, Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
Oh, do I really seem that shady to you?
Poor Deirdith.
Well, Deirdith, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste. You can't tell which stuff is perishable, right?
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for making all of this for me. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll continue on my journey to find the savior.
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to let you know?
Ah, that's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
Oh, the Abyss Order.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're running away?
Where? What are you talking about?
So she can't see the Abyss Order, but we can't see the Rift Hounds.
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs! You don't see them? They're heading right this way!
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters. You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
What a weird situation.
She's
What's making these
displaced.
monsters invisible? Is it Deirdre? Or the monsters themselves? Or is it us?
I think it's her because we are still able to interact with Yansan.
Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes. Woohoo! All done! Their morale seems super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
So there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have been running away? Maybe something went down on the front line. Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried about Eon-san and the others. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind right away.
Wait,
We gotta go. Bye for now, Deirdre.
I think what's happening is they're two separate timelines playing side by side. Still one off. So I think what's happening is Deirdre is displaced in time somewhat, or at least her timeline's displaced a little bit, and it's overlapping with ours, which is the present.
Hey, Eon-san, we're back. We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now. Has something happened at the front?
The front line has collapsed.
Huh? But how?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed, not ours.
I'm glad, because holy crap, phrasing!
Noticed that more clearly at the start. But this is good news, right? Why'd you
Descriptors are important!
No, we're still mustering troops. Nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first, I was also confused about what exactly happened out there. But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time.
What did he see?
One person. Just a single individual.
Dainsleif.
They stormed the enemy lines and attacked with a vengeance, cutting them down like paper dolls. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who relayed this to me said that before he even had time to react, the enemy was decimated. I'm only recounting what I heard, and I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating to some extent. But still, we have to identify this person. And assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with, so we don't want to come across as too weak or too hostile. It's quite a diplomatic conundrum.
You don't need to sweat it, Eon-san. From your description, we're already pretty confident that we know this person. Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up. Dainsleif. hospital by itself. Taking that as a yes? The Tommy store from earlier. It's really here. Then let's go introduce ourselves.
Right. So what's happened there is this... What? So the, this is the Master of the Night Winds... Let me find one. This thingy. Yeah, the Tribal Chronicles. That was the Master of the Night Winds. What happened was an Inktomatlosaur, the little bat dinosaurs. One of them roofied me. And then... What did that do? Alright, did that. Whee! I think that's supposed to help me get up to one of the Pyroculus. But I kind of have already gotten all the Pyroculus over here. So it's kind of useless to me. However, I still can't use it to glide, which is fantastic. I love this. I love that you can glide as an Inktomatlosaur without any stamina drain. Or any kind of drain in general. I think Akuasaur is my least favorite Saurian to indwell. They just feel underpowered. Oh no, he doesn't have voice acting.
It's been a while, Dane. And yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Ian-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsliff. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as yourself.
Please don't mind him, Ian-san. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
It's quite all right. Uezo Janssen respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense, and I am still delighted to make his acquaintance. Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now. Take your time.
I was really hoping we eventually got past the point of... I'm assuming that the voice actor strike is still going on. And I feel for those who are involved in it. The victims, not the... Well, the voice actors, not the corpos that are abusing the power, or abusing the voice actors. I was really hoping we were past it, though.
Hey, Dane! Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? She's our friend.
Necessary when dealing with citizens of the Seven is a matter of principle for me.
Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info about the Abyss Order for us? Any idea what they're trying to achieve with this war, for example?
Never before have I seen the Abyss Order take action on such a large scale. Taken at face value, it seems highly illogical. In a war with the Natlanese, the odds are stacked firmly against them. They surely cannot be unaware of this. Their true goal must be a deeper one.
We thought so too. But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we are.
I've been on the case for some time, even captured and interrogated several Abyss Order members. Yet still, I am none the wiser. I can only assume that they have gone to great lengths to keep their real operations a secret. I have a bad feeling about this. The Abyss Order is wasting a lot of forces attacking Natlan, so whatever they stand to gain must hold enormous value to them.
What do you think we should do?
Since we lack actionable intelligence for now, we might as well continue the focus on the fighting. Leave them to their secret plots. If they're so willing to sacrifice manpower for it, I intend to make the sacrifice greater and more painful than they could ever have anticipated. If we use this opportunity correctly, I believe we can eliminate a vast majority of those Abyss Order's forces. I wonder if Dane and Capitano actually ever interacted with each other. They'll never be able to mount such a large campaign ever again. The outcome is well worth our time. That's right, the ideal scenario would be to destroy them before they can reach their goal.
Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order, right?
Right.
Wow. Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane.
What about you? Any news to share from Euron? Please tell me we're going to tell him about the girl.
Well, actually, we found his sister's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty. She must have lost it.
So she's here in person, unsurprising given the scale of this operation.
Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, we also ran into this weird girl.
Give me a minute.
She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see, and then, this other time, we saw a load of monsters, but she couldn't. She also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty closely, so we figured it's probably his sister.
Hold on, the girl called her the Savior.
Yeah, that's right. Is something the matter, Dane?
The last time I heard that term was before the Cataclysm. Yes. And not just that, it referred to your sister then too. But who would still believe in the myth of the Savior when the Cataclysm has already taken place? It makes no sense.
Wait, wasn't his sister called the Princess, though? Where did this Savior thing come from?
Well, when she was first granted the title of Princess, the Vinster King and the entire court of Conria set about loudly proclaiming the might that she could bring to the nation. They made it sound as if with her there, all pain and suffering would be washed away, and the future of Conria would be brighter than anyone could imagine. The Savior was the celebratory title given to the princess by those who believed this rhetoric. Of course, you know the story, how that story ended. In hindsight, the cruel irony is glaring. All that title really stood for was Vincer King's lust for power.
Oh, sounds like the people of Conria really believed in her.
So, Diridith is actually misplaced in time. Is that why Limine is so determined to revive the homeland, because she thinks she failed Conria Saver? Certainly doesn't explain everything. There must be other reasons. As for the Girino, allow me to offer some speculation. I suspect she is descended from pure-blood Conrians, afflicted by the curse of immortality. They must have resettled somewhere remote, cut off from the rest of the world. That would explain how her people retain the ancient beliefs, including the myth of the golden-haired savior.
Ah, Paimon gets it now.
Damn,
So,
I was wrong.
a bit like Kaya, except she grew up somewhere more isolated? Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation.
If she can't provide us any more valuable intelligence, I suggest we shift our attention back to the Abyss Order.
Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Night Wind for tonight? You must be tired after all that fighting today.
I will consider it, but we must discuss our next steps first thing tomorrow morning. We can't give the Abyss Order any time to regroup. I still think she's displaced. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. Oh wow, that's a lot less smooth. Quick than on the laptop. Was I supposed to wait till 10? Yep. Where am I going? The fireworks are actually starting to bug me now. They're legitimately starting to bug me. No, we can't give them that much time.
Is that Dane and Eon-san discussing strategy together? Huh. Looks like they're getting
Don't
along
throw
just
my
fine.
face.
Morning! What are you guys talking about?
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to share with you. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan.
Ooh, nice.
After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located. The location? The Cinder City.
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is great! This could be our chance to crush the Abyss Order once and for all!
This is going too easily.
And with any luck, maybe we'll find your sister there too.
Yep, our army is almost ready, and we've sent a message to Mawika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon.
I beg to differ, this is wasting time. You have the you have the intel you need, so act on it. Every second you delay only increases the Abyss Order's odds of survival.
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsleif. I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the cards for us.
Not for you guys. Dainsleif will literally just go in ahead, guns blazing on his own. Very well, then I will go there alone. Thank you for your intel, Eon-san.
You're gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible. Just wait a tiny bit longer, and you'll have a whole army going with you.
It's all right. I support your decision, Mr. Dainsleif.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense into him?
Well, it's not like she can stop him anyways.
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own. And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements. Mr. Dainsleif, I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler. Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone. And then he called his own bluff.
That would be funny. So, I need to figure out what this is. I think I've done most of this area already. Yes, I have. Really great story, actually, to be honest.
Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in Natlan?
All these years, the Abyss Order managed to either stay hidden or fiercely defend their position. This may be the first chance I've ever had to finally make a serious dent in their forces. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back at a moment's notice. But if you run into any Abyss-powered mechanisms, feel free to leave them to me. I'll take care of them when I can.
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. Paimon's confident we can clear this place out long before Eon-san arrives. And if you get to meet your sister again, even better. Let's go.
So how are they going to screw us over in this regard? Because we still have an entire... In this battle, Dainsleif will show you the might of the Twilight Sword. Summon him to clear obstructions. What? So they made Dainsleif... Oh, I can't... He's a summon. Got it.
Rain outlines your fate. Hear the echoes of the valley.
So if I summon Dane now... Okay.
Transfixed.
Just buy shields. Okay. Goodness. Dane kind of scares me a little bit. Not gonna lie. I wish I could play him. I am going to see what he does to a Rift Hound. Oh, hi. Ow, fire.
You can bully me.
Ouch.
Shaken and stirred.
So,
Time for my coming.
No, my sword! Let me weave you a bird.
if I summon...
This is a very different battle from the one we fought with the Yansan. No one's backing down. They're fighting back with everything they have.
Behold
Hello.
the abyss.
Goodbye.
The gift of grace.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Rain outlines your fate. Transfixed. Everlasting as the moon.
It feels so weird to have a third faction in the Fatui. Oh, goodness.
The gift of grace. The name of the truth. The power of
No, my sword!
Oh, I like this guy. He looks really cool. And he's dead.
shall endure.
I'm just gonna have Dane be the freaking solution to all of this, because holy crap. And just like that, the wolves get nuked.
Letting brave names echo!
Diana Special.
Oh, the wolves look so sad there for a second. He just looked really tired. Can you die, please? There we go. Ow. Ow. Oh my goodness.
Witness my rise.
Relentless specter that haunts us. The abyss is all.
Can we stop with the hurting me, please? Okay, there we go. Oh no, oh no. Okay, that was cheap. We're just gonna do this. Stop, stop, stop cheating.
No, my sword! Ring cutter! Laid bare.
Can't handle your dream. Huh. Go, go.
Okay, Dane, come on.
Shall rise once
Overruled.
Okie dokie.
The moon.
We got her back up to full health. Oh, and I left the fire. I left the frost one alive. Or the cryo one alive. So that was good. Okay. I go this way. Yeah, Dane is like a cheat code. Holy crap. Hello? Are you the triple dude?
Twilight Sword Dainsleif. Is this really what you want?
What? It is indeed. I take every opportunity to hunt you down to the last man.
So, where's the Traveler's sister then? Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless, even as we speak.
Alright, didn't they make the Loom of Fate? Your riddles tire me, the overwhelming advantage is ours, at least for the moment. You know what that means for you. I like to see what makes you believe you've already won, or that you can still turn the tide to this war.
Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our princess has already won by other means. And I do not merely mean this battle. No. Her Highness has achieved something far greater. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled. Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction, and then used the Loom of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria.
What? She used the Loom of Fate? Wait, does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Night Wind was all a smokescreen to give her some cover?
Yep.
Oh no! This makes too much sense.
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived.
Why is this a bad thing?
And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin their lives anew in a Conria restored to life.
What a load of drivel. Your falsehoods are riddled with flaws, my ears tire of your tedium.
Right! You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just re-wove. Plus, if it was really so easy, Moika and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
I have one simple question. If Conria was indeed revived as you claim, then where is it?
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you. Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
So you're trying to use Natlan's ley lines.
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still, it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Assuming he is right, there's another possibility arises. Maybe I'm in a different time and space from Diridith. If she's Conrian like Dane suspects, then that means the revived Conrian that he speaks of might actually exist, and despite hailing from a separate time and space, Diridith has found a way to communicate with us. Whatever may be going through your head right now, do not trust it. I urge you not to believe these lies. The notion that Conria has been revived is preposterous. Unless I see it with my own eyes, I refuse to entertain it. There is only one thing that should demand our attention in this instance, and that is silencing this man for good. Oh yeah, you are a triple. That took out a lot of your shield. We're just gonna shoot. Nah! I'm literally just gonna spam Dainsleif.
Bring it!
Have this.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness laid bare.
Have this.
Still not understanding. You battled in vain. The Abyss Order's mission has been fulfilled.
That should be all of them, right? So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan, but somehow, that didn't feel satisfying at all. Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
I understand. You think she might be from the revived Conria, yes? I have said my piece. I doubt Conria has been revived so easily, but if it will give you some peace of mind, we shall talk to her and test your theory. I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left to be found. Oh. I thought your voice and attitude seemed familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. The curse of immortality has struck you too then, Hayden.
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master.
Oof.
Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Your arrogance and malice cost you all of my respect long ago.
Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy the other.
That is a mood, actually. Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over. Oh my goodness, Dane. Dane's got some issues to work out there, doesn't he?
Have you finally had enough? You weren't joking then, huh? Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100.
Voice actors did a really good job here, actually.
Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone.
That was just for your actions in the Abyss Order. If I took into account what you did to Conria, you'd soon find out how much darker your nightmare can become.
All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps? Chat a little. What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times?
I like his design.
I suppose you don't have many fond memories to look back on.
Never thought you'd side with the Abyss Order, Hayden. You could have easily blamed the princess for her betrayal.
Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them. But she was nowhere to be found.
Oh.
Yes, we knew that the great abyssal power within her had been divided up. Yet we still despaired at her choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything she's doing now, including her regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in her heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
I suppose you've changed a lot in the past 500 years, otherwise I'd have never expected you to forgive her. Had you been so generous during your time at the Knight Academy as my instructor in Black Serpent Blade work, I might not have come to loathe you so much.
Is that so?
All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of the Academy's Code of Chivalry, yet I received corporal punishment for being restless and brash. As much as it pains me to bring up his name, even my co-student Sertalogi was prosecuted for following the spirit of knighthood. He even lost limbs over it. There's little point in discussing it now, of course, but all of this was your doing, wasn't it, Hayden? You wore a mask of benevolence as you viciously suppressed the next generation of knights, all to bolster your own position and reputation. What, too cowardly to admit it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is, I honestly can't remember them anymore. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Conria we once called a home.
They really know how to make you sympathize with everybody. No wonder your personality struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. This is the Conria we once called home. Countless memories of Conria flooded into his mind. All sights, memories, feelings, everything etched into the heart and the mind.
You seem to remember much. Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age?
I'm not interested. I have neither time nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom of fate heard what I could not.
The loom of fate? What have you done? Tell me.
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete.
Tricky! Although it didn't make sense, because wouldn't we have noticed the changes immediately because the ley lines were a part of Natlan? And they got rewritten into Conrian, so wouldn't that change be kind of apparent?
Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Conria's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Conria from that age. The loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored.
So the Loom of Fate is running as we speak, and the so-called meditation your members have been performing, its purpose was to supply the Loom with memories, wasn't it?
Indeed. We, a people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future, will weave our homeland anew, and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking.
Isn't there other places you could do that in, though? Like in the middle of the ocean?
What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded. And a world woven from broken memories.
Aren't there ley lines in the ocean?
Be broken.
So that's where I'm supposed to come in. You look for assistance from your mortal enemy who has sworn to hunt you down.
Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition.
Lucky.
Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Conrians who remain, you are sure to remember the most. We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait.
So this was your true goal, to lure me here, guide me to this state of into a state of meditation, and access my memories. So be it. A few of my fading memories for your entire army. That strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. You're gambling everything you have on the loom of fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run.
Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the loom of fate has now finished weaving the ley lines. New Conria is complete.
Enough about your beloved leader. You said you wouldn't pay any price for my memories, did you not? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 for your deception. I hope it was worth it. I'm very lost. Like... I want this. I would have been so stoked if that was actually the win.
Bring it.
The final... How far am I from that? Yeah, why didn't I warp to that one? Because I'm literally right here.
It's Judith! Great! She's still here!
So I don't have a voice. Oh, that's Heavenly Principle stuff. Why are the red cubes here?
We're not from the same world, are we? Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for her, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place.
Title makes more sense now.
Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister. Surely she must be desperate to find you too.
Clearly not.
So,
We've been pretty
is there
freaking
anything
obvious
you can
about what
give
we're
me as a
doing.
memento? Proof that we met? That way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for her.
She was the Hilitroll.
What is it?
Got a beetle on my shoulder. This is interesting. I'm going to give her the key. I'm also going to look up what keeping the key does. Why did they name her Meredith? Oh, okay, it's an illusion of choice. Bloody hell. So that's what happened. Istaroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place. I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. When the Cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Princess of Conria, was preparing to do my part to fight back with all my might. But then this girl, Dearadeth, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me, but then she showed me the key. Showed me the key to your hibernation chamber. What? Wait. Wait. So we've had the key. And we gave her a key. But she has a key. We've been separated ever since I awakened in Tibet. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. Then she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again, but Conria was in equally desperate need of my help. I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision the rest of my days, so I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you. When? But when I found you, you were still in hibernation, even with the key to the chamber was still secure on your person. I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing, but there was no time to think, so I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now, an intersection in our memories. The question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So then where did the third key come from? So my actions 500 years in the future, set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth? She hoped the Savior would rescue Conria, save the entire world, but instead the news she brought led the Savior to make a complete opposite decision. Has Conria really been revived? Not yet, but I've taken a very important step. Now the ley lines of Conria are complete. I'd always thought that Tevat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process. did say before that even she can only reconstruct Natlan's ley lines. It's probably for the same reason. Still, I received the Night Lord's permission and activated the Loom of Fate using an Intivat as the base. I was able to grow a realm based on Conria of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan spacetime. The superimposition has allowed you and Deerida to cross paths. That's why I saw in my dream. She was not lying about that, at least, but what I don't understand is why did the Lord... After that, the new Conria was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials and the superimposed realm as template, the Loom of Fate has finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hands is the Atlas of the New World. This is the product of the Loom of Fate holding within it of New Conria's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Conria can rise again. One day we'll find a suitable host location for it. Yeah, talk to him! Tell him! Like, legitimately, what is your issue? I don't understand this trope. Like, what... All it does is force the reader/viewer to not understand what's actually happening until the final pieces of the plot can come together to be revealed by the creator. That's all it serves to do. Even if this stuff happens in the real world, all it serves to do is drive a wedge between the people involved and not get them to care. When I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I served as a princess for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you. But recovering old memories didn't simply erase part of my life I spent in Conria. I still see it as my second home. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me, but even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak to the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me. Why do you want to speak to the heavenly principles? Whoa. Well, that's not good. I don't know why. Just doesn't sound like you at all. Lumine, this whole thing, your plan, what does it have to do with us? All along, it's only ever been about us. Goodbye. That makes no sense, and that's no answer. At the end of your journey, we will begin anew at the end of your journey. That makes no sense. So my gripe in this is a small but simple one.
Our hero is back. Everyone's been waiting for you. The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your
Okay, so I know I've
efforts.
expressed in the past.
Oh, and Mr. Dainsliff's, of course.
I have to wait. I know I've expressed in the past how I hate the whole trope of, oops, the bad guys still won somehow, even though we tried to defeat them, and we did everything we needed to defeat them. Like, that's a trope I hate, but at least they're doing it right in this regard, because obviously it was some form of trick to get what they needed to get. and we just didn't have the full picture until the very end. So I'm not too irritated about that. What I'm irritated by is the simple fact that Lumine, or the Traveler's sibling, for some unholy
You
reason,
look upset.
Paimon doesn't know
has been
details
so
either.
tight-lipped about
The traveler just
everything.
disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking
Like,
all over for him. and then
I get the
suddenly he
concept
appeared,
of...
right back in the same spot, but looking a lot more glum.
Like, I get the whole idea of seeing Conria as a second home and there being guilt about failing them because you feel like you made a bad choice. That's fair. That is 100% fair. Totally get it.
Gist of what happened.
What I
Something to
don't
do with your
understand, this is what
sister?
bothers me.
I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Huh? You met your sister? And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, oh, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now.
Why do you want to look at... Why does she want to talk to the Heavenly Principles?
What your sister
As an equal.
accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But
Why
what
is she
surprised
willing
me
to
the
sacrifice
most
an
was that
entire
the Lord of the
country?
Night actually chose to allow it. The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Malwika had an argument with the captain. Malwika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
It kind of makes sense given how I understand. It's basically
You're
like
not
an...
the only one.
It's basically the
Paimon's
whole of
got no idea
Tavad is
what's
almost
going
like a
on either.
giant
With that
computer,
in mind,
isn't it?
The Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
I love the lighting.
All right, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war.
But, like,
Time for a well-earned
what's...
drink to celebrate.
What legitimately,
I trust the
what
Lord
is
of the Night
preventing you from
unreservedly.
talking to your
I'm sure
sibling
she
about
only
what's
involved
going
herself
on?
to take a problem off our hands. So it's one less thing for us to worry
Like, obviously,
about.
I'm overlooking the fact that,
Don't you
like,
agree, Traveler?
whatever happened to them at the beginning, her memories got completely erased, and that's why she actually has memories, or she actually counts as being a part of Tavat's history, is because she technically was a blank slate, and thus fit right
Come
in
on,
with Tavat.
Let's head back to the Collective of Plenty.
But her memories were sealed away, not erased,
We'll treat you to
ergo,
a real feast.
they started coming back, and that's why she's, like, obviously still an anomaly almost. But I still don't understand, like, why do you refuse to tell your sibling anything?
Eon-san, leave him be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
Like, it just doesn't make sense to me that choral congregation, what? Birthday? I guess birthday. Like, I get the idea that you don't need to tell your siblings everything, and I get the idea that, like, sometimes the less people know about a plan, the better. But what's getting me is quite literally, your actions are borderline nation-destroying. And you are absolutely refusing to let your sibling know what's going on. Like, the trope legitimately bothers me when the solution becomes much simpler through talking.